And welcome everybody to a new episode. Basically, so let's just get straight into this. In this, what I want to do is I want to find out which is the fastest way to gain the most money. Now, if we have a look at my loads here, I've done quite a few different things. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to go on cow farms, sheep farms, chicken farms, wind farms. So I'm going to see which one makes the most money. Now there is going to be some parameters to this, so let's load this up. Right, okay, so here we are. Okay guys, just going to pause it here for a second while I just discuss what's going to happen. Now the first part of this video will take quite a bit of while to get into, so I will put a timestamp on in the corner in a second to say how long it's going to be, but this is the first part is where I go over the most detail. If you're happy to continue, just continue. I hope you enjoy the video and subscribe. As you can see, we've not done anything other than set up. Now what I've done here is I've started off with 2 million. Now I've given myself a budget of 1 million, so on all of these I've got a budget of 1 million. Now give or take some, right? Give or take a few thousand here or there. I might be under, I might be over, so just bear with it. It's not going to be super scientific, so don't be messaging me going it's wrong. It's just an experiment. So on this one here, what I've done is I've got 4 cows in each. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I've got 9 different farms with 4 in each, and I'm going to see how profitable it is to gain, to see how much milk we can produce. So we've got obviously the milk production here. So I'm going to do a month of how much milk we're producing. So what I'm going to do now dead quick is I'm just going to, it's all sold anyway. So on the 1st of the month, what we're going to do is we're going to go straight through this now, and we're going to run it for 1 month, because I want to know how much I'm making per month through just the cows alone. So as you can see, I'm making around about 50 milk a day, and then that should hopefully be producing here. And then what I'm going to do at the end of the month, I'm going to sell all of this. Now if we do look at the statistics on here, as you can see, I had quite a bit of money. So yearly I'm making around about 5,000 cow milks a month, producing manure, producing cheese, monthly wages. So I've incorporated all of this, so everything you see here is in with the million. So I've built houses and farms, I've even bought the food. So with this I bought the food here. So everything you see is being within that million. Now if you notice here, I've not put anything on here because I'm going to do a month of milk only. Then I'm going to do a month of buying cows and selling them and slaughtering them, and then to see how much we can make from that as well, to see if it is profitable to buy cows, because cows are quite expensive. They're 2,600, and I want to know if we can sell. We can, even if we ignore the farm and we just bought cows to slaughter them, is that going to be quite profitable? We're not sure just yet. So this is what we're aiming for in this one here. So I'll be back in a second once the month's out, sorry. Right, so what we've done here, we obviously skipped ahead, and as you can see how much milk we've got here, we've got 10,000 units of milk. Call the vet. So which is quite a lot, to be fair, and we've got 1,680 cheese, which is doing alright. So we're doing pretty okay there. Right, we've gone through the month now. So what I will say to you, I did create this here. We did have 1,017,000, should I say. So we've obviously dropped quite a bit. Now what I'm going to do is sell all the milk, sell all the cheese, and it's going to give us 59,000 So let's call it 60 just to keep us up there. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put 2 on these. So take above 4, take above 4, take above 4. So we're going to make sure we only take above 2, just in case we can also breed them as well. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Now I'm going to see what happens this month. See if we can make over 60,000. So currently we've got no milk in the farm. So let's pick them all up. Let's get all these. And then what we're going to do is buy. Yep, so what we're going to do now is going to continue buying and continue slaughtering. There we are. Look at all these cows coming here. Now we've got to obviously maintain what we're selling. So I'm gonna remove all this again because we've got 7 to 17. Because I don't want to put more equations in there for us to have to play with. So we've got 17 cows there. So we need to now, already to break even, we need to make 2,600 each times 17, 42,200 we need to make extra from that meat. So just to break even, we need an extra 44,200, and that's just to break even. So can we make over? We need to make over 104,000 to break even. So again, I'm gonna pause this. I'll edit it. Right, so we're back again. So, like I said, what we're gonna need to do, we need to make over 42,000 in just the meat alone for us to make a profit. So another thing, just before we do go, obviously we could change the production and make yellow cow cheese, and that will give us a bit more money. So if that is something we want to look at, we can do. Right, so let's have a look at this now. Let's just sell everything we've got. So 2,600 kilos of beef. That gives us 54. Now we had 17 cows at 2,600 each. So 17 times 2,600 is 44,000. So we've made a profit here. Obviously at the time we're doing this, is we made a profit of 10 grand. Yep. Let's do that, and let's do that. So we've made, obviously we made a hell of a lot more this month. Milk wise, we made a bit more milk this time round. We made about an extra 1,000 or 2. So we have done a bit better. Price wise, it remained the same. So from this one alone, we've made an extra 10 grand from killing the cows and buying them instead of them reproducing. Obviously the cow cheese we've made money on, and we've done cow milk as well. So we made 118 this 1 month from that. But if we have a look over here, finance wise, we're going on a nice straight path. So monthly, we are quite up, to be fair. We're making monthly, it says $1 million. Oh, that's my current balance. So we're actually up. So how much are we up? Let's have a workout of this. Right, okay, so ignore this one here. This month we made 44,543 Fs or whatever it is. Yeah, so that's how much we made. So again, 44,543. Obviously that includes the wages, in cost of maintenance. Right, so let's move on to the next one. We are going to go on to sheep farming. Right, so we're on the sheep farm now. So as you can see, what we've got here, we've got quite a bit of sheep here. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14. Again, we spent around about $1 million something. What I will set to on this one is, if you do see a random number like so, at the start of the month I've sold off everything. So again, what I'm going to do is same principles before. I have bought all the food, so this is all within the budget. I have bought all of this as well, so that is stayed in the budget. So everything you see here has been within the $1 million. We've also, again, we've got to take into consideration wages. Try not to look too much at this. Obviously I've bought sheep and stuff like that. Small shed. So let's run it again, and then what we're going to do, we're also going to run this one. Let's try and just get someone to assign here to manufacturing. Let's do that. So we're going to let it run, make sure I've got nothing really to sell. So as you can see, I've got a load of food here, and we're just going to run it again for 1 month, see how much we earn, then send a load of sheep here, and with the sheep we'll do it incrementally, so we're not just like over flooding this with it. Okay, so I'll see you in a minute. Right, so we're getting close again to the end of the month. Here we are, straight away. Right, so I didn't see how much we lost there, but we did lose quite a bit. So let's have a look at the expenses first. So I just had to buy some more straw and call the vet out, so we'll ignore them two for there, and this one here. So we're going to ignore pretty much all of this. So the monthly wage is 34, the building's 2,000. Let's sell everything we've got here. So we're going to sell the minnow. We've got 4,600 milk. Well, we're going to keep the rest. So this one alone, we've made 74,000. So sheeps are looking pretty good at the minute. We're getting 54 from milk, which is pretty darn good. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to slaughter some of these and then buy them back. Now there is another thing we can do. We'd have to sell some of them to recoup the money, but we could also have a milk processing plant, and we can use that as you know, as the goat milk. So that's another avenue we can go down. So what we're going to do, we're going to go let's take 10 from there, 10 from there. Yep, we're going to keep milking them. Right, so pretty much what I've done here now is, again, I've minimized, I've sold off all of these and a sheep to make up for this. So again, this whole setup should cost you around about $1 million. And what I've done is I've give these 20 sheep, so they're currently slaughtering 20 sheep, and these are currently farming or producing sheep cheese. So again, whatever comes of this month, what is what we get. So we made, like I said, 75,000 last month. How much are we going to make this month? And as you can see, my money's gone down a lot here because I've had to buy a couple more food and stuff, because I only really bought enough for the month. And pretty much that's what I've done. Right, so I'll see you at the end of the month. It's currently on the 7th. Let's have a look at this. So we're back on the 29th now, so it's getting close to the end of the month. How much do you think we've made? So again, we have 20 sheep being slaughtered. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've got 60 sheep, which is producing milk. And let's see, one more day. Let's see which makes the most money. So we've got 828,000. Just take a nice big hit there. So we just lost 37,000 there. So now we need to make over 37,000, and then plus over 75 from that. So let's have a look at this. So we're gonna go 21,000, minnow 5,000, cheese 57,000. So theirs were at 79 from what we were last time. So where's all the milk actually? Have we used all the milk? Wow, so we nearly have used all the milk. So it's kind of a bit of a trade-off really between do you just sell the milk, or do you just sell do you just sell the milk or that? Right, okay, so here's the maths now. So we made 23,000 from the meat. Now each one is worth 350 times 20. 350 times 20 is 7,000. So basically we've made on this one, so we made 23,246. So we've made 16,000 on this, on 20 sheep alone. So altogether 102. So is sheep really the best way to go? I'll leave that one to you. So now let's move on to the wind farm. Right, and we're back with the wind farm. We currently have 21, I believe, wind farms here. So wind turbines. As you can see, it's made. We're closer again to that million mark. We've had to put what are these bloody called again? We've had to put these transformers here to generate power. So what we need to find out this time is how much do these generate, and is it more profitable to run a wind farm or an animal farm? Let's find out, shall we? I'll see you in a minute. Bye bye. Right, and we're back at the end, close to the end of the month, and as you can see here, we've got this one wind turbine here generating about 1,000 and 1,100, should I say. So we can hopefully times that by 21. Let's have a quick look. Ready? Get ready. Wow, so we just lost 500 per one. So did we make 1,000? So we lost half the value already just from the maintenance. So let's have a look. How much did we actually make? We generated 25,000 and the total cost of maintenance was 12,000. So is wind power profitable? So we made 15,000. Now it would take us 3 months to earn 1. So is that profitable enough or not? Look at the deep curve there. So 21,000 a month over a year is not looking good. We spent that much on them. Right, so let's move on to the next one. So the next one we currently have chicken farms. So right, so on this one here, as you can see, we have a lot of chickens. So in each one of these, we currently have 10 chickens, and we have 9 times, what's that? 9 times 5, which is 9 times 5. Come on, quick maths. Who wants to give me quick maths? 9 times 5, 450 chickens. So again, let's have a look here. We've currently got nothing apart from the food. This here, as you can see, we've got 101.1 million. Now, I'm sure I sold something before this. I did this a few days ago, you see. So if you can see, for me, it's the 3rd. So now it's like the 7th. So I did like 4 days ago. So that's why. Okay, we'll just go with this anyway. So what makes the most money with around $1 million? Let's do this. So again, we're just going to let it run. We're not slaughtering any of these chickens. We're just going to use them for the eggs. Yeah, and you can see it will give us a bit of a false reading because we're obviously 19% up. Okay, so I'll see you in a minute, see how much we can make in 1 month. I'll tell you what, 1 second, let's just have a look at this. monthly wages at 88,000. So let's see what this goes like now. Right, so we're back. See how many eggs we've got now? So we've got 37,000 eggs. That's a whole lot of money. So what I've also done is, while we're here, is I've also got rid of this. I didn't realise we needed the slaughterhouse as well to smoke them. It were a smoke yard. So we're just gonna do it on eggs for now, just because I don't want to overcomplicate it. Yeah, wow. So did you see how much that was then? It was only 30. So expenditure wise, 2,000. So, and obviously I had to build a new warehouse, so ignore that one. So 12,000 monthly wages, 88,000. So to make a profit, we need to at least do 90,000 in eggs. Do you think we can do it? 90,000 in eggs. 3, 2. We have a 19% increase as well. 213,000. Wow. That's amazing. In 1 month as well, 213,000. There is a 19% increase, but still, it would take a 19% off that. So how much would that be? If we took off 19%, he's still 172,814. That would be wow. So eggs. If you could take away the staffing, that'd be amazing. But just on one more thing, let's have a look at this. You can actually have large chicken coops. Look at that, monthly 150. So it does require quite a bit, but obviously I've not done that just yet. Medium and large. Wow. So right, I'm going to leave it on that one today. Let me know in the comment section which you thought would make the most money. You know, was it the cows? Was it wind turbines? Was it this? And as you can see, we didn't really spend close to $1 million on this one. So eggs are a fantastic way of making money. So I just want to say thank you very much, and I'll see you very soon. Bye bye.